So authenticity is truly the antidote to all the corruption and control in the world. And I will explain why. And why solstice is so deeply related to this, okay? So authenticity is actually birthed from love, right? And I like to look at authenticity as almost this evolution of love. And little fun fact, right? But authenticity itself at a frequency or frequency level has been actually recorded to be 4,000 times higher than love, right? So authenticity is literally the key to opening the door of the divine human, that third fully realized action, the third realized expression, right? Remember I said, so what comes through the lovemaking is the third. That's the divine human. That's the full expression. That's the authenticity, right? And so it's authenticity that will actually lead movements. It's authenticity that will shape and shift cultures. It's authenticity that is actually magnetic and coherent and resonant, right? It's the one thing that actually brings us all together, real, raw, human. Your expression of your own authenticity is actually your highest frequency to attain. Yes, trust, expression of self, absolutely. Okay, so when I say that your authenticity is the highest frequency to attain, in this body, in this life, right? All of this higher self, yes, yes, yes. And we need to land that in the body. We got to land it in the body, right? Okay, so let me get into this. There is no authenticity without the feminine path. And I'm not saying this from any form of feminist perspective for those of you who have not heard me talk about the feminine path, but there is no authenticity without the feminine path. Okay, so let's put this really quick together. If authenticity shifts cultures, right, is the antidote for corruption and control, right, and all these things, well, this is obviously why we haven't seen much of the feminine path in the last 3,000 to 6,000 years, right? It's gone undercover in many ways, right? This is why there was an omission of that. Okay, so let me also quickly explain this really. But the feminine path, okay, and again, this is not just about woman. This is about men and women and the human being coming back to the essence and the current of the primordial feminine, right? This is the path of truth. This is the path of illumination, right? The fire, the burning down of all illusion. So only access to eternal source remains, right? Because that is it. And I'll get into this in a little bit of why the mechanics of that is. But, if we look at it from this aspect of a quantum field, the space of the void, the space of the womb, physical, energetic womb, cosmic womb, all these things, right? And I know that some of you who work with me here have heard me teach on this a little bit before, but I want to presence this because it's going to get a little bit more evolved later on. But, it is from that place, right, where intelligence is gathered. It is from the dark where creation begins to happen, right? And once the intelligence has been gathered and the information has been gathered, it is that essence, the feminine essence, that translates it and can instruct the masculine essence to go out, be the architect, be the artist, express it, penetrate the world with your truth, okay? So just if we look at it from that perspective. So, we can actually take what is spoken or actioned and put that into form.